Yes, well, I don't know. Murph. My clown boy. I don't know. Maybe it's this ouzo that I've consumed. Maybe it's the leftover of the roku. But I'm thinking about starting my own show. Seriously, old man. I could be a wonder. I could be a hit. Welcome to the Late Night Picture Show with your host, Percival. How you like them apples?
Oh. Well, now that you've switched to the Roku, I didn't know you got into the Uzo. But you know what? I can talk to the boss and see about getting you your own show. I know the boss. Where are we at? Speaking of shows, we went to see The Monkey Friday night. The Monkey. You know, Stephen King?
Stephen King? Bah.
So you don't like Stephen King either. That makes two of us.
Yes, well, to be completely honest, I thought you were nutters hating the man. I mean, everyone and their labradoodle loves him.
For those of you who don't know, I personally Murph the Clown, and I think I've talked about this on the show before. What's going on with my outfit? I blame Stephen King for making people afraid of clowns. No one was afraid of clowns before 1986. And they read that book, and then they watched the TV miniseries, and now everyone's afraid of clowns. Well, everyone like 10 years younger than me, and all their kids and grandkids.
Yes, well. And then now he's maligning us poor toy monkeys. We've just had to recover from the frightful toys of Poltergeist, and now bloody this?
Exactly. Stephen, if you're out there, why us? Why not mimes? Why not killer G.I. Joes? Can I say that? I got a better idea. Is that a Barbie movie? Killer Barbies.
Right, old boy. Equal rights, man. Equal rights. Stephen, it's 2025, sport.
Exactly right. See, Percival's old, but he's up with the times. Now, what'd you think of the movie, buddy?
Yes, well, I thought it was better than, say, a maximum coked up overdrive, I'd say.
Well, yeah. It was better than Maximum Overdrive. I myself, I thought it exceeded all my expectations. It was funny, campy, still gory. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised.
I'm afraid the horror purists will bloody miss the point of it all, though, man. That's the problem.
Yes, I'm afraid you're right, Percival. The horror stands anyway. Yeah. From what I saw on the Twitter, I'm back on there. I'm just not posting ads and links because it doesn't do any good. But I'm back on there to talk with my friends in the movies. So the movie people are quite liking this movie. But the horror stands, who, you know, the people who make horror like their whole personality and like they don't watch anything else and don't look at anything else. Yeah, they are finding the kills cartoonish and the movie not scary. And this is a problem for them because they want to see the same movie over and over again.
God, man, uncultured swine.
Indeed. Oh. This is not the same movie. And yeah, if you go in expecting a straight-on horror movie, you're not going to get a straight-on horror movie. Just watch it and fucking enjoy it, for hell's sakes.
Okay, well then, kiddies, go and watch the remake of Friday the 13th, Part 27, Jason and Freddy in Old Hawaii.
My thoughts exactly. I want to preface tonight's first movie by saying in 1986, I was sitting in the movie theater, and we're not going to talk about the musical version tonight. We already talked about that with the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Go backwards, and you'll find that double feature. No, tonight we're going back all the way to 1960. And so in 1986, I'm sitting in the theater about to watch Little Shop of Horrors, the musical adaptation. And I'm watching this movie for the first time, and I'm like, why do I have this strange sense of deja vu? I don't know if I talked about this in the earlier review, but there was a reason. I don't remember seeing this movie as a child, but I must have, because, yeah, I knew exactly what was going to happen. This is Little Shop of Horrors. Roger Corman. Let's see. The Flowers That Kill in the Spring, tra-la-la. Starring Jonathan Hayes, Jackie Joseph, and Mel Wells. The funniest picture of this year. Okay. We'll just set that over there. This doesn't have anything to do with the movie. We're going to get all dolled up for the next one and make a drink. This is called a French martini. Now, I don't know if this was a real thing or if it's just from the Seagram gin ad. Now, I'm not putting anybody down, but I don't buy Seagrams for a martini. It's plenty good in a gin and tonic or something like that. A tall drink. But this is basically just a 2-to-1 martini. It says make the martini the way you like it. So I made it the way I like it. 2-to-1. And instead of putting those Reagan's orange bitters in there like I normally do, we've got some Crevassier. Just about like not even a quarter of a shot, really. I guess that makes it French to have some cognac in there. Little Shop of Horrors, 1960 Santa Clara Productions. Directed by Roger Corman. And starring, we went over the real stars, but the biggest star in this picture wasn't a big star yet. In fact, I think this was even before that leading role he did in that Hammer movie. We'll get to it. Jack Nicholson. Very early in his career, if not his first appearance on screen. Okay, let's go. Ultra nerd Seymour works for Mr. Mushkin in a flower shop on Skid Row. By day, he delivers floral arrangements and pines for the squeaky-voiced but pretty Audrey. She's the flower arranger there at the shop. Brunette in this one. By night, however, Seymour is a brilliant botanist who develops a new breed of plant, a kind of a cross between a Venus flytrap and I don't know what. I don't know if he knows what. The plant, which he names Audrey Jr., is a little sickly pod. And one night while Seymour is alone in the shop, it opens up and declares, "Feed me." Yes, by damn, we have a talking plant. Seymour is befuddled as to what to feed the plant, though. I mean, it's kind of like Venus flytrap. It would stand to reason you feed it some, I don't know, bugs or meat or something. Well, he finds out when he accidentally cuts his finger and a little drop of blood falls into the gaping maw of the plant. And yeah, once it tastes blood, there is no turning back. Audrey Jr. wants more, more, more. Well, Seymour feeds all of his fingers, got bandages on every one of his fingers, and he's all about ready to pass out because he's lost so much blood. Seymour lucks out when a hobo is struck by a train nearby. This night, the plant eats well. And Mr. Mushkin, who forgot something at the shop, comes back and is horrified to see the scene play out. He must now wrestle with his morals. I mean, we're on Skid Row here, so the shop's struggling, they hardly have a customer. Maybe some regulars that barely keep them in business. And this could be it. But the horror. As you guessed, as you know from watching the musical version, the plant becomes a sensation and business is booming. It's through the roof. But how long can Mushkin... how long can he ignore the terrible truth? Did you like that? Some of you have probably seen this one. It's Roger Corman. We just lost Roger last year. He was, 90? 91? Okay. Here we basically have the same story as our next picture, with different characters and a little bit of a different take. It's a fine example of an ethical dilemma, which all of us have faced, to ignore the obvious wrong for profit. Now, nowadays, people have no problem with that. It's I'll fucking kill you. I think I've said this before. They would rather watch you die than be any less rich. So why not? Who knew you could get such a philosophy lesson from a horror film? We're going to get two, actually. Yeah, I'm going to leave that part out. This is a very memorable film. Memorable enough to spawn an off-Broadway musical, which was then later made into an all-star movie of the musical, and it's much more likely you've seen that version. Like I said, go back and watch my review. I really enjoyed it too. 4. It's a 4-ring circus tonight. Feature 1.
4 rings? Are we talking about the same film, man? 4 rings.
That's right, 4 rings. Now, let's get ready for the next one. We're going to go up to the lobby. We're going to make a different drink. I'll finish this one while we edit. That's actually pretty good. That brandy kind of, it adds just a little bit of sweetness or something. So, but let's all go to the lobby. Something wrong with my uniform tonight. And we'll be right back for feature 2.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.